Hey Gemini, this is your weekly Oracle and Tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. This is Born Without Boundaries for those who've just discovered me. I am Michelle and this is my channel. Please do click subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I go live and when I upload all the necessary content. These are your weekly predictions and forecasts for the week of October 15th through the 22nd of 2019. So for those of you who are on platforms that, yes, allow for commercials, there will be one in a couple of seconds. Hang tight, please, and know that that is your way of donating to the channel, and I'm really grateful for it. It'll be coming up in about 3 seconds, so please do. I'm watching my puppy out of the corner of my eye. I just want to be sure she's not getting herself into trouble. Please do hang tight, and thank you so much, and I'll be right back. Okay, so for those of you who just sat through an awkward pause, thank you so much. And for those of you who actually sat through the commercial, God bless, because that really does contribute to the channel. It helps a great deal. All right, Gemini, let's see what your general energies are for this week. Yes, whenever you watch this video, it's the right time. And you know, there might be other videos under the weeklies. There's a whole playlist for weeklies that that would fit you too. So go look, absolutely, check it out. Gemini for the week. Oh, tumultuous times ahead. There is just something that's getting your grog, getting it like going underneath your skin, crippity crawling it. Like you are the peacemaker. This is saying, no, don't make peace this week. This is not the week to make peace. This is actually not the week to settle on anything. You might have to go hard and fight hard this week for something that you believe in, or something that you need to stick up for or stand up for or speak out for, because you are the voice. You can basically figure out how to say anything and serve it up in a way that people will want to listen. And perhaps this is why Spirit is calling you to this challenge this week. Because it needs your unique mindset and the way that you can frame words to be able to get the message across to other people. This is just not about settle. This is not about nicey, and it's not about connection. It's almost like a disconnection, something that is not doing harm, but putting barriers between people or between you and somebody else. Whether it's intent or just misinterpretation, there is a calling for you to actually take action this week and make sure that it doesn't get out of hand, or, yeah, I want to get these words right. Resolve this as soon as possible. So what is this? That's a good question. Let's see, Gemini. Let's see. What's going on for Gemini for the week of October 15th through the 22nd of 2019? What's going on for Gemini? Watch and wait. So I think that maybe you have had your eye on these things for a little bit of a while, and this week it's all coming. In other words, this week you can't watch and wait anymore. You have to do something about it. This is about taking action. This is about being very strategic in how you approach things this week, but definitely not just letting them go. There is a sense of vigilance here. Yes, like, maybe it's confronting somebody who's just been watching you. Coming out and basically making a decision to confront them about it. It could be a water sign. If it is a water sign, I'm not sure there's malice here. There's just like lack of action on their part, which is very frustrating for you. It's like, why haven't they reached out? Because you know that they're watching you. You know that they're interested. You know that there's an offer coming or some sort of surveillance on their part. Surveillance, not even necessarily officially surveillance, but just their interest in you. You're irritated. You're irritated that they won't talk about it, that they won't just come up to you and say something. Come out with it already. Crying out loud. How long is it going to take you? Why? It's almost like you're puzzled with this person's mentality. How can you just sit there? I don't understand. Like, how can you just sit there and watch and do nothing, like not take any action? It's like, listen, if you're interested in me or, hey, you got something to say it. But why are you just sitting there? It bothers you, their kind of quiet, quiet surveillance of you. That's what you feel, like surveillance. I keep getting surveillance. Now, if this is you, Gemini, and you're watching somebody, it's because you know that you feel that there's something coming for a while now. And this is not somebody that you could make nice with or play nice with. Not that you'd play dirty, but that you would have to just come out and say something to. But if this is them, you're going to have, no, thank you, I love you, my puppy is getting into trouble. If this is them, it's frustrating you. It's just getting on your last nerve. This isn't the way that a human being should act. In other words, they should, if they're interested, if they want to say, why would they just look and not do anything? Well, you know, Gemini, this is that energy of somebody who is not sure, who likes to look in the past. Oh, so this is somebody from your past. And that's why you're wondering why they keep spying on you. Not spying, but definitely keeping tabs on you. You're like, why can't you just get over me? And maybe you see them popping up, or you see them, I don't know, you know somehow that they're looking at your social media profile and they just keep coming by, but they don't say anything. And that is creeping you out. You definitely feel watched. I want to get to the bottom of this. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. But it's upside down too. I'm definitely going to take some time with this one. Don't worry about it. This is something this is somebody from the past. This is somebody from the past that somehow is holding something over your head. They will not let something in the past go, and it's impeding on your ability to move forward and make right here, right now be okay. A rebirth is assured. Okay. So maybe we're finally coming out of the closet, and there's light being shed on this. Yeah, I just keep feeling like there's a thorn in your side or a pebble in your shoe. But it's more in your head. It honestly is. It's more in your head. This is something from the past that you just can't let go of. It's just causing you, there's a lot of frustration. That's all I feel. Be generous of spirit. Life is a mystery. Okay. I feel like you're carrying yourself as if you're in control, like as if everything is okay, but it's not. It's a mask that you're wearing. And you're not doing it to be malicious. You're doing it to try to like push yourself through. But there's something that is bothering you. And this week, Gemini, it's almost like it's going to haunt you like a shadow that's possessed. It's really frustrating and a little bit disturbing, to be honest with you. There is this mentality of broken down, weather-worn, wary, irritation, like thorn in my side. You don't want this person to see that you're disturbed by them, but you are. But this person's not talking to you. In fact, they're intentionally disregarding you or looking in the opposite direction, at least blatantly, but they're keeping tabs on you. They're keeping tabs on you, and you feel it's because they might want to do you harm, or they might be threatening your security somehow. You thought you were going to get a second chance with this person, or that you were finally going to be able to have a conversation, and it seems like they've clammed up again. This is just some low vibrational shit. I think this is somebody who just, it's either somebody or it's a situation that you're involved with this somebody that just won't go away. That would be interesting to understand and know, Gemini, what their side of the story is. And I will go into that when I pull the tarot. But from your side, you just, you know, I don't even think you want to escape this situation. I just think that you're stuck somehow. It's like you're caught up in not being able to give them what they need or do what needs to be done. Like the resources, that's what it is. You lack the resources to be able to put this to rest or confront this person. You really want to speak to a certain person, but you lack the resources that it's going to take. Either your cell phone bill ain't paid, or you want to talk to them face to face and you'd have to get on a plane to do it. Whatever it is, there's resources that are lacking. It's like you're working, you're building. Perhaps you are trying to rebuild or build something new or build a new future that is better than what you had with this person. But I think that this is the problem. There's going to be a crack in your foundation until you make amends with this person. No matter how strong this face is that you're putting on, you want them to see you differently. They're a younger version of you. I think this has something to do with your child. I think this has something to do with a child or a family member. It could be a family member that you haven't talked to in a while. You're trying to make it seem like to the public, you're making it seem like it doesn't matter to you, but the truth is it does matter to you. They might need something from you, but they're afraid to call. I feel like that's the problem. They need something from you because their foundation has been rattled. But it's been so long. And maybe out of the blue this week, that's what's happening. This person finally calls you. Hi, cutie. This person finally decides to come out of the blue after not talking to you in a while, and that's what's frustrating you. It's like they want you to help them, but they haven't talked to you, and they haven't returned your phone calls. They don't speak to you when you try to reach out to them, but they want something now. They're calling you because they want something now, and it's almost like you feel like they're two-faced. You feel like they're a fake. It's a pissed off irritation. That's what's going on. Let me turn the camera on so you can see the cards. Okay? Hold on. All right, Gemini. You see this person? It's like they're the younger version of you almost. That's what I see. And that's why I think it has something to do with family. And it could be a parent. It could be a parent who hasn't talked to you in a long time. That just is coming out of the woodwork now, out of the dark. Like, where have you been for this long? And they need your help because they're stuck. There's something about them that's stuck. See, they're looking in the past. They can't move forward. They don't have the resources to move forward. And so now they're coming out of the blue and they want your help. They want you to be the one to help them. And it irritates you because every time that you tried to speak to them prior, you were turned down, you were turned away. Your attempts at making peace with them, your attempts at reconciliation, or your attempts to just communicate and say hi, they were always turned down. But now they're coming out of the blue and they're asking you for shit. Now what that shit is, we're going to get to in the tarot card reading. And who this person is, we're going to uncover in that full tarot. So please do follow me over onto Vimeo if you're interested. Also, we're going to do your romance reading, see who's coming at you. I don't think this has to do with romance. Like I said, I think it's more familiar relationships, but you take it as it applies. I'll see you over there.